Hello, my name is Nina Montaldo, and I am a native of Colorado.
Nina, how long have you been doing drag?
You had to ask that question. Over 50 years.
Oh my God.
Oh. But I've had fun with it.
Do you have a lot of family members in the house of Montaldo?
I have about maybe 25 daughters and about 18, 19 sons.
Grandchildren?
About 5.
Do you have a favorite memory from your early years of doing drag?
One of my favorites is when the night I got crowned Empress 24 of the Imperial Court of the Rocky Mountain Empire. That was very nice. Very emotional. But I was so happy I finally won. After three times I won the third time.
You ran 3 times?
I ran for 9 and 15. And what's so odd at 9 and 15 adds up to 24, so 24 is my lucky number.
It sure is.
It's also Barbra Streisand's favorite lucky number. She copied me.
Has Barbara always been an inspiration to you? I know Shirley Bassey has been.
Oh yeah, Shirley Bassey is my favorite. Shirley Bassey and then Diana Ross and Cher and Nancy Wilson. There's so many. I couldn't name them all, but my favorite is Shirley Bassey. Dame Shirley Bassey.
Some people call you the Dame of Denver, don't they?
Some people call me the Dame of Denver, yes.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
What do you think of the younger queens these days?
Oh. As time goes by, the new queens have their way of doing things. Like when I was young, I had my way of doing things, and you can't do that. When I was in my 20s and 19. So the queens today are very different. But that's the way life is now. Things change, and you have to accept what the new generation is doing.
Do you feel that the younger generation has things a little bit easier these days?
Mm-hmm. They have it so much easier than when I came out.
Do you feel some might get a little comfortable in that position?
Some do. Some days you have to get their hand and slap their hand and say, "Slow down. Remember the past."
Remember where they came from.
Remember where they came from, and ask questions. Ask the old queens questions, and if you have a question, ask me. If I can answer, I'll be glad to let you know.
What's some advice you would have for some of the new drag entertainers?
Well, when I meet a new queen, they say, "Oh, I want to be just like you. I want to look like you." I said, "Stop. You need to be yourself. Look in the mirror and be yourself, and believe in yourself. And then the magic will happen."
Do you remember when we used to do drag queen bingo at JR's?
Oh, that was so much fun. I wish I would come back with that.
Do you have any favorite memories of those days?
My favorite part was when someone would be really nasty, and then I could read them in a nice way, and the audience would get a kick out of that.
What would you like to see more of in the Colorado community?
Unity. There's some queens out there that they think they're it. Unity and unite and love and get along with each other. Try not to be backstabbing people in the back and talk about them and stuff. Just work together, and this is a small world, and we have to work together.
The world is always trying to put us down.
Yep.
And we just need to raise each other up, don't we?
That's it. I think, well, I'm 71 now, 71 years old now, and I think that I've worked hard in our community to get where I'm at. But we have to work hard, more harder, and keep trying and love one another and on and on. And also I want to thank Jessica LaHore and her team putting this whole thing together. I can imagine the daunting job of doing this would be amazing. It's going to be amazing when it's all done, and I can't wait. And I also want to thank my dresser, Jasmine James, for helping me today. Because, don't ever turn 71 because it's not pretty when you're trying to get ready in the dark with no mirrors. Anyway, thank you, and I love you all.
We sure do love you, Nina.
This video is brought to you by One Colorado, one of our proud sponsors of Colorado Drag Excellence Video. One Colorado is the state's leading advocacy organization dedicated to advancing equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Coloradoans and their families. They effectively advocate for LGBTQ Coloradoans and their families by lobbying the General Assembly, the executive branch, and local governments on issues like safe schools, transgender equality, relationship recognition, and LGBTQ health and human services. Thank you so very much to One Colorado for sponsoring the Colorado Drag Excellence Video.